Hey guys, it's TF Nut. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another action figure review. This time it's going to be of the Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Darth Malak Gaming Greats figure. Very excited to have this one here. I am pretty late to this review. I think this came out in my area at least a month ago. I got mine from Amazon, so I've been really behind on reviews because of just a bunch of other stuff coming in as well. I have really, not gonna lie, checked out of this line a bit. I haven't had a Black Series figure since the beginning of the year with Aayla Secura and the Clone Wars version of Darth Maul. I did keep my pre-order for this though because one, it sold out, and two, I have been really interested in the Knights of the Old Republic figures that they're making. I have Revan. I have yet to actually play the game. I will definitely get to it. I have them on my Xbox installed. I need to play them soon. But I wanted to get some of these figures because they just looked like really good figures. And if I end up liking the game, which I'm pretty sure I am for what I've seen, I am going to be happy with these figures. So you've been looking at a 360 off the packaging for a little bit. It's the very standard box here when it comes to the windowless packaging. They're changing it for Marvel Legends. I don't know if they're going to change it for Black Series soon, so we'll just have to wait and see. Here's the figure out of the packaging, doing a 360 for you guys. This thing is really awesome. I am very happy with how they did this figure. A lot of new stuff here. It is really well done. I know I've given this series a little bit of flack over the past year, I would say, but this is a good one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the accessory this comes with, and we'll take a close look at the figure. The only accessory we get with this figure is the lightsaber. A lot of you know how these work. They are separate pieces. If I don't bend this thing, this is a translucent red plastic. This is very nice. I'm not sure if this is reused from any particular lightsaber. They will make new ones or reuse from some other ones. It doesn't really matter. It's just, you know, if you've seen a Black Series lightsaber before, you know what to expect. Now, the actual hilt here, this, I forgot what it's called for a second. This is really sick. The guard comes through really well. I think that the silver paint is pretty nice. I think the black paint could be a little bit better. It's actually a little bit grayish, like almost like a dark gunmetal in some areas, like around here where the pommel would be, I guess. But the overall sculpting here is really nice. It is a bit of a softer plastic. I have yet to see if there's weapons. Okay, so weapon storage is on the back here, I assume, right? Again, I haven't played the game. You would pose it like this. Some of you may be cringing right now in case I did it wrong. Or you can pose it like this. So you do have that pouch with the weapon storage right there, just that slot, I guess. It fits in there really nice. With a little bit of force, you're still not going to knock it out, so that's cool. Now, one thing I do want to mention that could basically be counted as an accessory, I just didn't though, is these panels can come undone on the back here, and then you get all of this really exposed, just like what's going on with his mouth there. Wow, that is, I think they mentioned this a while ago, like back when this was first revealed. I think they mentioned that you can do this, but like it's been so long since they revealed it in the pre-order drop that I just forgot. Now putting it back on can be a little bothersome. You just gotta align the slot on the back of the head. I have to look away from the camera real quick and put this back. And also, the inside is just a red plastic. And again, you can see some of the detailing there before we cover that up. That is really insane to me that they were able to accomplish that. It's actually really cool. What we have with the, I'll show that off again in a little bit. What they have, pushing this together is a little bit hard. With, you know, what we do get exposed here is so really cool. The burned parts of the flesh around there, the nose, the eyes have really nice printing. The markings on top of the head, that's really cool. All of that, the paint work on here is really clean. I think the way that the silver comes through too is really cool. And the back of the head, the black there is really nicely done. And just to show you again, this is just like the mouth. I don't want to take it all the way off. It's going to be a hassle again. But like the teeth there with the mouth, that is really kind of nuts. I don't really see this. I mean, you could definitely see this being at GameStop. I don't think they could really get this at Target stores. Not just because of a lack of interest, I guess, overall. But like, I feel like, not that that's too graphic or anything. I feel like that appeal for this at like a place like Target might not really happen. But I mean, it's cool that this is not necessarily a GameStop exclusive, though. So you can get this really anywhere. This is just, it's such a beautiful piece, man. I'm really happy that this is a good Black Series figure. It's been a long time since I've held a really nice Black Series figure that I really liked. The neck piece here with the silver on the paint. Actually, it kind of looks like it's mostly molded in silver. There may be like a base coat on all these silver parts, but they look good. Like, they don't look bad at all. I like the, like, what's going on with the dials and the red there. Like a little bit of a lighter silver, maybe. It's a tiny bit of a, maybe, it could be the lighting, but there might be a little bit of a wash there. The neck, too. Didn't really mention this, but like the back of the head right here and the neck, all that has very consistent detailing going on. Very nice. And we have a soft goods cape. This is really good. And there's no bendy wire or anything, but the stitching is very clean. It drapes over the shoulder very well. It fits that form really nice. I dig that a lot. Some people may say the rest of this looks a little plain. I think it's mostly the paint apps. They have a little bit, I think, of a little bit of a brighter red. It could be molded like this or slightly painted. But this looks fine. The sculpting on there looks good. And then you have mostly this molded, darker, like muted red going on here. There's texture on the arms, and then this texture on the shoulder, what would be the shoulder pads, I guess. Not really shoulder pads. But all that looks good. You can see what the back looks like. Forgot to take the lightsaber out, so you don't know what that looks like. There we go. And then that's with the back. I feel like this is supposed to be a consistent red with this, but this looks a little glossier than this. All that's, like, color-wise, all that still looks maybe a little inconsistent, but in person, you really can't tell. So the detailing of, like, these like folded pieces, I guess, on the arms would look like. These, like, not really bracers, just these, like, just the forearms here looking fine. They have a little bit of detailing and texturing, if I can even focus there. Yeah, they have some details in the design of the outfit going on there. These are what the hands look like. They're just in a pale skin tone. A little bit of detailing on the back of the hands, though. Not looking too bad. We do have fingernails sculpted on there, too. And then we'll get to articulation, but you see the how that system looks. The wrinkling is also really nice around like the stomach area. And just like this waistband. We do have the black paint with this metallic silver going on. That looks really good. The buckles are really nicely sculpted, actually. A little bit of, like, I guess a button on there, too. I'm not entirely sure. I want to say, though, I think the black, meaning the red paint here, is a little splotchy. It's not too bad, though. It could definitely be worse. It's like loincloth section almost. Not really a loincloth, but you see it goes all the way down. All this is a soft plastic piece, as you see here. And you see a little bit of red bleeding where the black should be. But you really got to look hard to, like, find the inconsistencies. It's not that. There's a tiny bit of a black splotch, so there's that. It's like some nice, almost leathery texturing right here. The rest of it, though, it looks a little smooth in terms of texturing. I mean, show off the crotch piece, I guess. You can't really see it too well. There's a little bit of a seam line going on there. Some wrinkles in the thighs. This piece that's sculpted covering the knee is kind of ugly still. They do this a lot with some of their figures. But the wrinkling around the boots is really good. Really nice texturing in the boots. That looks good. Like leather on the back here. And like almost like plating. Like some armor on the actual shin. And then you see some wrinkles around the ankles. The leather on the top of the feet look really good. And then that's what the top. You have a little bit of sculpting going on in that joint, and they also have sculpting going on in these joints. Forgot to mention. It looks like there's no sculpt. There might be some sculpting on the back. Yeah, there's sculpting on the back, the legs there. So there's that. That's what the bottom of the feet look like. So I think paint apps could be a tiny bit better, but what we do have here, man, that is really impressive what they have done with this. Articulation, it's a little hindered in the neck because of this system here, but we have a ball joint up in here, and there should be one going into the torso too. So the forward and up, like that doesn't really exist. And like swiveling is kind of hard. Side to side is also pretty difficult. So not great head articulation, unfortunately. We do have slight butterfly joint, not really great. Arms go all the way around. They go in and out like that. It can go out a little bit, so that's nice. Swivel here at the elbow. We do have a single joint elbow, but it bends really far. It's actually really sick. We do have a swivel at the wrist, up and down hinge. Ball joint here at the waist. Actually, there's two different ball joints. The lesser one up here doesn't really move that well. Go up and down, side to side. But this one here swivels really well. Back and forth, all that. That's really great, actually. This is a little hindered, but going forward, it looks like that. Maybe back out just a little bit. TF nut. Yeah, there we go. Back could be better. In and out. Upper thigh swivel. Single joint knee only gets 90, unfortunately. Swivels there. Can bend down like that. Up, kind of. And then an ankle rocker. Measuring out the figure really quick, we're looking at close to 16.5 centimeters. That's actually going to put this at about 6.5 inches. This is a little bit taller than a standard size Black Series figure. I can't find my Revan right now, unfortunately. So I gave you some double Mace Windu goodness. I have the Black Series and the SH Figure Arts version on each side of him. Over on the far left, you see a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. And I decided, since I already have enough Black Series out here, I brought out a G.I. Joe out back there so you can see the sizing. He's the tallest out of all of these, actually. Overall, really nice Black Series figure. Something I'm really happy about having with the Black Series line, because I just have been falling off this series this year. I just haven't gotten really any. This one here is super nice. I really like the removable plates around the mouth. The lightsaber is really cool. I think that the paintwork could be a little bit better. Some of the articulation is not that great, but the elbow bend is actually really decent. The overall detailing and sculpting, the soft goods cape is really cool. Again, that head sculpt is phenomenal, and I'm really digging this figure. I'm really hoping the rest of the KOTOR stuff is going to be really good, if this is any kind of indication of that. This is going to be about 25 bucks. I got mine on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below what you think about the figures, think about the review. Leave a like, share amongst your friends, follow me on Instagram for more content over there, and I'll see you guys later.